no right or wrong answers, and this is going to be a triumph of your own principles. Don't be caught in by what other parents or society expects you to do. Sit with yourself, answer this question, and then take an informed decision. Welcome back to the Varkha Chulani channel. Today is the day of question and answers with Dear Varkha. My husband is a social flirt. Of late, he has been having intense conversations over the phone and has been making flirtatious moves each time we go out together. I have confronted him and he believes it is harmless. Is there a way in which I can tackle the situation? Social flirting restricted to social occasions is usually harmless, but the way you describe having intense conversations with people and then using that same behavior when he goes to parties is something we will want to take a closer look at. What is flirting, however? Flirting is light lovemaking with no serious intention. But unfortunately, I think there's a very fine line between harmless and what trips us humans into not so harmless and sometimes delves it straight into serious. What you'd have to do is ask your husband, how would he feel if you did likewise? Many a time, people don't take heed to our suggestions or our confrontations because they really believe that we would do nothing radical. Maybe your husband sees or needs to see that you will take this extremely seriously and possibly indulge in exactly the same thing that he is calling harmless. Then let's see how he copes and how he behaves. However, let's not be radical and let's just gently nudge him to see that this behavior pattern of his is unfortunately annoying you and it doesn't go down too well with how you feel about him and of course about the relationship. If he cares enough, I'm sure he will take heed to your upsetness and hopefully change his ways. Good luck. My husband and I both have corporate jobs. After much planning, we have managed to take time out for a peaceful vacation together. However, our family insists that they join us. I wish to cancel all plans, but doing so would give rise to a wave of discomfort. And if I don't cancel, we will end up wasting money and time on a vacation I will not enjoy. Is there any way out? I can understand your predicament. Unfortunately or fortunately, in India, we marry families, and families become a very significant part of the marriage. Of course, they can be a very pleasant part, but let's see what's the best alternative here for you. Maybe you can ask your family to join you after a couple of days where you and your husband have spent time alone, or have them start the vacation together with you and then you stay back post their leaving so that again you get some private time together. As you said, if you cancel the vacation, it will cause upheavals and you will feel very angry at them not realizing that they've possibly invaded your privacy. However, if you ask them not to come, a new bunch of upheavals will open up. Many a time when we have an either-or philosophy, problem solving becomes extremely narrow and rigid. But if you have an and also philosophy of life, like you also have some private time on this vacation by either going earlier or staying over later, this and also philosophy helps open up many arenas of solutions and broadens up our life experiences. So maybe you want to consider going to life and going towards life with this and also philosophy, where you tell the family that they ought to respect the privacy and yet at the same time have them as a part of the vacation. So it's a win-win for both of you. I am a single parent of a 3-year-old and my company recently offered me a promotion. This will result in a better pay package but also mean longer working hours. But of course, it will leave me with little time to take good care of my daughter. My parents are willing to help and keep my daughter with them for the day, but I feel guilty about it. Is it wise to take up the promotion at the cost of my daughter's upbringing? Your question raises a very valid point that most single mothers would possibly have. And it's a question actually of a value system. Of course, you can continue to take that promotion and work longer hours, but it would, as you said, compromise time with your daughter. However, if you forego that, the time that you spend with your daughter will increase, but it will come at a cost to some materialistic benefits that both you and she can enjoy. There are no right or wrong answers to this value system question. What you will have to ask yourself is, how will you feel if every evening your daughter goes to the park without you while you slog it out at the office? How would you feel when your daughter has to be accompanied by someone else for her friend's birthday party rather than you? Would you prefer sitting back, slogging away longer and longer duration, or would you like to be a partner and companion to her? What would it mean to you if you were not able to accompany her for special occasions and other evenings that she may want to spend with you? You will have to ask yourself which makes you feel worse: giving up that pay package and foregoing some materialistic pleasure for spending time with your daughter, or giving the responsibility of your daughter to your parents and giving her a little more financial security and stability because of what the promotion would bring you. There are no rights and wrongs. It depends on each one and each person what he or she values at which time in place they are. So it's a question that you'll have to sit with yourself and seriously answer, and not get socially conforming to what society expects of you, what your parents expect of you. It is at the end of the day you and the triumph of your principles. Good luck. Thank you very much for watching me today. Please tune in every Friday to the Varkha Chulani channel. Write in with your questions. I'd be happy to answer them. If you like my answers, please do press the like button and share my videos. And of course, subscribe to the Varkha Chulani channel. Thank you and have a good day.